Joining us right now is Dr. Pamela Smith, who is an expert on memory loss. Dr. Smith, thanks for being on board here this morning. Our curiosity was raised because of your study that found that coffee drinking could lead to memory loss. And I got to tell you, we would have forgotten everything around here because we drink a lot of it in this place in the morning.
Well, it's a very interesting study. It's not my study. It was published in a medical journal. And I think it's important when we look at studies to look at a nice overview. There are several studies recently that have shown that 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day actually improves memory. What this new trial showed is that if we drink a lot of coffee, then it might have a negative impact on cognition.
So how much is too much? Where do we draw the line?
Well, certainly a pot a day would be too much. That would definitely be on the wrong side of what we do. You know, moderation is the key to health.
Is it the caffeine? What is it exactly about the coffee that is detrimental?
Well, probably 2 things are on the negative side. One, if you drink a lot of coffee, the caffeine will leach very important minerals like calcium and boron and manganese and magnesium from the body that the body uses for its different reactions and to maintain memory. So a lot will do that.
All right, let me ask you this. How many cups of coffee does Dr. Pamela Smith drink per morning?
Actually, believe it or not, I happen to not drink coffee, not because of negative health aspects. I grew up drinking tea, so I drink iced tea in the morning, and I actually happen to live in St. Pete's, and so at this time of year, it's grand to have an iced tea. But again, that's not because of a pro or con on coffee. Both coffee and tea have a lot of antioxidants in them, which get rid of something called free radicals and too much inflammation in the body. It's just a moderation thing.
Yep.
The other issue with too much coffee is that it can drive up your hormone called insulin. Insulin is your hormone that regulates your blood sugar. And if you drink a whole lot of coffee and insulin goes up, then you can get something called type 3 diabetes.
Type 3?
Have you ever heard of that?
Never heard of type 3 diabetes. Tell me about it.
Type 3 diabetes is Alzheimer's disease. And so it's important that that hormone insulin works well. And if you drink a pot of coffee a day, it can drive up that hormone and it doesn't work as effectively. So again, moderation, definitely the key to health.
Does decaf hurt you at all?
Well, if you do decaffeinated, you want to use the more organic decaffeinated, where it's decaffeinated with a better formulation than some of the other ones. Caffeinated, again, caffeine will leach some of the minerals, but you have to have a lot of coffee, and that's the important thing in this trial. It's really when people increased their coffee intake, they had a problem.
Well, the lesson here is moderation, and Dr. Smith, thank you for joining us this morning on AM Tampa Bay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Have a great day. Thank you so much.